Okay, next one. Next review here. 2 stars, so slow. These aren't very fast. I should have just bought Swiss bearings from A Shopper. Great name. So not so much. When it comes to bearings, there's not one bearing that's faster than another. It's a nice thing we like to put out there and say like, oh, we got nice fast bearings. But if you think about a bearing and what it's made out of, there's 4 main parts. You've got your outer raceway, you've got your inner raceway, you have the balls, and then you have the retainer that holds the balls and keeps them, keeps them apart and keeps them correctly spaced out. And then on top of that, usually there's going to be a shield on one side or maybe 2 sides of the bearing. With all of that, there's no motor. There's nothing that's actually pushing you and actually making you go a certain speed. The thing about bearings is it's all about friction. When you take a push, you're going to take off at the exact same speed, no matter what kind of bearings you have. Whether you got the $10 bearings or the $120 ceramics or anywhere in between, you're going to take off at the exact same speed. It's all about how long it takes you to slow down. When companies make higher end bearings, they basically make them out of higher end materials, or they spend more time polishing the raceway and the balls, and that's what basically makes it so you get less friction, and it actually causes the bearings to roll, again, farther. I always say if you have a $10 set of bearings and you take a push, you'll go this far. But if you took that exact same push with a $50 set of bearings, like most Swiss are in that range, you're gonna go this far. So it definitely is good to spend money on some bearings. When it comes down to the rest of your skateboard, not a huge difference between a lot of the trucks and the decks and the wheels. Everybody has their formulas for the wheels and their angles for the trucks, but it's not worth spending a lot of extra money. Bearings is 100% worth spending that extra money, just because you're going to do less pushing, when it comes down. You're not going to go any faster. You might think you're going faster just because you are rolling farther, but again, it's not actually faster. It's just a matter of the bearing not slowing you down.